can you even see?
Yo, what's up, people? I'm Hector, and this is Sean Diesel, Sean aka Sean Diesel, Sean Shoemaker. The man. I'm gonna end up making a movie out of this guy and this guy's life. He has plenty of stories, and he is the man. That's all I have to say about that. So this is Hector Adams, Hot Show Public Access. Adam couldn't be here tonight because he had a dentist appointment, and he had to take a bunch of painkillers, and he's not feeling the greatest right now. So we're gonna have the show with Sean Diesel today, and ladies and gentlemen, you guys are in for a treat. Okay, so Sean, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, tell us where have you grown up in Tucson your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay, so how do you get around town?
For the last like 20 years, I rode my mountain bike, but now I got my moped.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your moped, like, cause I know you have two of them, and one of them's in pieces right now. So let me hear about the one that's going strong.
It's called a Pooch. It's from Austria.
It's from Austria?
Yeah, it's like 3 horsepower.
Okay, now before we get into the 3 horsepower one, okay, so you had one previous to this.
Yeah, they got stolen.
In the day, it got stolen. Okay, so tell everybody a little bit about this bike, because this bike was awesome. I saw it was sick. It was chromed out. Tell us a little bit about what the situation was when it got jacked.
Well, I went in to get a pack of cigarettes and a 6-pack. And I next thing I know, I look over and like this Mexican guy comes up to me and says some guy just was running off with your bike carrying it because I had it locked.
What did you have it locked to?
I had it locked to the frame and like the back rim where no one could ride off on it.
Oh, really?
But there was nothing out front on Oracle Zias to lock it to. So like this dude just picked it up, and what I think is they like picked it up and hid it in that hair cutting place next door. Oh, no. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, yeah.
You should have got a picture. Did you ever get a picture of it? Of the bike?
Nah.
No.
I only had it 2 weeks. I don't even have the serial numbers. But
oh, no, that sucks.
But this one, yeah, I've been pulled over like 4 times on my new one.
Yeah, you told me about that earlier. Okay.
And,
so what's the actual legal what can you drive legally on the streets?
Well, it's gonna be like 50 cc's or like a little bit under.
Equivalent to how many miles per hour would that?
It's like 30 miles an hour, depending on what you got.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you need a license?
No, you don't need a license.
Oh, you don't need a license?
License, insurance, none of that. You don't need a plate.
So why exactly did they pull you over? I want to know.
What, the last time? Well, I was 2 times in one night. I was driving on the wrong side of the street.
Police for you.
I was driving on the wrong side of the street, being frisky, and but yeah, I don't know. It just happened. All I heard is bloop, whoop whoop. Come over here, I want to talk to you, sir. And I was like, oh. But both times I got off without getting a ticket.
Well, that's good. So what did the cop tell you when he came up to you? Like, did he say pull your ass over, or?
Well, he told me, are you an organ donator? And I said, no. Why? And he said, he said, because you're gonna be dead driving like that. He told me you need to get rid of that moped.
How fast were you going? Or did he just get mad because you were on the opposite side of the road?
He got mad because I was on the opposite side of the road.
Really?
Yeah, I just was impatient. I didn't want to wait for the light, and just decided to go to my where I was going.
That's diesel.
But
that's tight.
I did learn by that.
You did learn?
TPD. Yeah. I won't do it again.
So what was the other time you pulled over? Was it the other time?
It was the same night.
The same night? Was it from the opposite side of the road again?
Yeah. You think so? Like, you know, the 3 strikes and you're out thing. If I get one more, then I'm out.
So have you ever? So have you ever? How fast does this thing go again?
Like 35.
Like 35. Okay, so have you ever crashed on this bike or just wiped out or anything good like that?
Yeah, I crashed one time.
Okay, let's hear a little bit about this story. Was it raining or?
Well, I don't know if I can say this in the air, but
long day at work or what?
Yeah, some chick with sideburns messed my night up. Little bowl haircut and everything. Caught me, and I was a little shooken up, and I drank a couple of beers, and and I like took a turn, and next thing I know, I was seeing sparks. Like,
were you like?
what it is? You,
sparks? Were you like on ESPN where they show like, or on the racing channel? where you whipping corners with your knee on the floor?
Well, yeah, I was doing like the cafe racing, like
the cafe.
little knee close to the road, and
with one eye on the.
Yeah, what it is at 12 o'clock at night, you can't see dirt on asphalt.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, I'm just going sideways. Had road rash on my hip and my heel. But yeah, I haven't crashed since. So.
So you ever think about getting a helmet for that thing?
Nah.
Just like the diesel. Nah.
I'm thinking about getting some clear glasses so I can wear glasses at night.
So the bugs don't hit you in your face.
Yeah. The guys, are you wearing glasses? You're wearing Vans? You're wearing shorts? I was wearing Vans and shorts when that guy, the second one, pulled me over.
You wear some Oakleys?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oakleys. Oh, they're tight. So let's get into some NFL news. So what do you think about Brady Quinn starting yesterday? You think about his performance? He did pretty good. I mean,
I think he did do pretty good.
I mean, for his first start, he played against the Broncos. The Broncos, I don't know how the Broncos came back. Did you see the game?
I didn't, but I seen like the highlights on ESPN.
Really?
Yeah, and that, like they said, that one guy Marshall, if he was gonna pull out that glove, and if he would have pulled out that glove,
it would have been the penalty.
Yeah, it would have been a penalty, and they would have had a short kickoff, and they would have probably tied it, went into overtime, or won.
And for those of you who didn't hear about the glove, I guess the glove was like gonna be black and white.
Yeah.
To like honor Obama or something like that. Did that what you?
Yeah.
Yeah. To honor Obama. So I don't know. What do you think about the election? This while we're talking about Obama, real quick. Off on a 10.
Hey, the way I look at the election, it doesn't matter what color you are. If he is gonna make some changes, all to him, you know.
Yeah, I went out and I voted for Obama. I voted on both propositions too. I had to ditch class to go and vote, which I guess in the long run that's good. You know what I mean? I feel like better about that than going to class. I don't know, for some reason or another. But yeah, I agree. Color has nothing to do with the what you do in office. I mean, if you're gonna make changes, that's good.
Yeah, and he seemed like, you know, like he had some really good pitches when he was talking. I mean.
I heard he
seemed like he knew what he was doing.
I heard he was on Monday Night Football talking about how the BCS system sucks.
It does.
And he'd rather do a tournament.
Do the playoffs, yeah.
What do you think about that?
I'm totally for it too because I mean, like, you know,
kind of like the NFL.
Yeah, kind of like for instance, you know, our conference, you know, the Pac-10. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're kind of weak, and these other conferences are better. And even if someone in our conference won every game, you wouldn't be even close to like going to the Rose Bowl or something. But,
yeah, well, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but now everybody just sucks. Like,
yeah.
I mean, Arizona Wildcats are almost at the top of the Pac-10.
Yeah, they're actually playing some ball. Have they played USC yet, or?
Yeah, they played them. They lost by a touchdown. They should have won that game.
Wow.
If it wasn't for
by a
couple of screen passes that were called on 3rd and 9. But yeah, that's another story. The coaching. But yeah, that's another story.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite NFL team?
The Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans. That before they started winning, or?
I've been like an old Houston Oilers fan, like from War Moon and stuff from way back. And when they turned to the Titans, like, you know, that's why I like the Titans. But you know, by the way, like that's why I don't go to Houston Texans, because that's the weakest name I've ever heard in my life. They might as well call themselves the Houston Rednecks.
The Houston Rednecks?
That's what they might as well call themselves. I mean, that was pretty racist, I thought. And so that's why I stuck with the Titans, because they're the original Oilers.
The Houston, what is it called now?
They're called the Houston Texans. And they might as well say the Houston Rednecks.
So what do you think? Do you think when Vince Young comes back, he'll start? Or do you think he's going to make him sit out the season, the coach?
I think he's going to be the backup for a while, and I think Kerry Collins, if he does good.
Here is our numbers for the day, because our numbers are down. The number that 629-0683 and 629-0708.
You have to put it in front.
Are you serious?
Oh, 100%.
Tell him to put the numbers up top, like up here.
They set the computers down.
The computer's down for it?
Also, there ain't no thing going across.
This is like extra ghetto. Like I never.
Well, I'm here, so it's really ghetto.
629-683 and 629-0708. So yeah, me and Sean Diesel tearing it down today. So who do you think is gonna make it to the playoffs? What's your prediction?
In the AFC or NFC?
NFC.
Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys will make it as a wild card. I think. I'm glad to see a lot of these teams that were like just getting bent over backwards are actually like. I think some of them are going to make it, like the Redskins and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Go Cardinals!
What do you think about your Miami? Do you think they're actually going to win 6 games?
I think Miami's going to do good. 'Cause, I mean, I always joke about it when we get drunk. The Wildcat offense, but you know what? That is pretty badass. I'm pretty impressed with it. I never seen like running backs getting hike the ball to and throwing touchdowns to people down.
Cool.
Yeah, it's different. It's cool.
So who did you say the Dallas Cowboys and who else?
I think the Cowboys, the Redskins, and of course the Giants. But I mean, the Giants. I mean, Eli Manning's brother. I mean, they actually look better than they did last year, which is kind of scary. But
yeah,
I actually hope someone beats them myself. But
I don't know. I think Titans will take it if they ever play.
Well, the Titans, they're definitely going to make it in the playoffs. They're already 8-0. But the thing is, are they going to be like Dallas and themselves like last year? Are they going to the first game? Are they just going to get raped or or actually win a game and go into the playoffs a little more? Because Titans are the same way. They just can't win the first game.
Okay, so what do you think more about the AFC?
AFC, there are so many teams that have like 3 losses. They're just, which trip me out. I don't know.
Like the Colts?
Well, the Colts, I think the Colts are going to be out of it. I don't care what.
You don't think they're going to come back?
Nah, because they're going to play the Titans.
The weird thing about their offense is that like they show up in the fourth quarter. Like they suck all game, like field goals.
And that's the way the Titans are too. The Titans really.
They almost lost the other day.
Yeah, a couple times they've almost lost, and
it's like
in the fourth quarters when they come alive. And what it is, it's like a chess game with that coach. I mean, he's amazing. Like, but he just likes to control the thing, and they really don't throw the ball much. Just more running.
Who do you think is going to give them a competition? Like a run for the money?
I'm a team I don't want to face in the playoffs, which we've faced a couple times, is Pittsburgh. I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh. They won last week on a fluke, and it lost me some money.
And the Ravens, too. Like, the Ravens, like, a lot of people were laughing at me at the start of the season because that's one of my other teams I like, because McNair went to the Ravens from the Titans.
Is it because you like the McNair, or is it because you like the color purple?
Well, both. and I just like Ray Lewis. That defense is amazing. I've always liked him.
Ray Lewis, the killer.
Yeah, and those are my 2 favorite AFC teams. The only teams I really like. But the Cardinals, go Cardinals. I hope they do